They need a prime minister who hears them and offers them hope that they can, again, afford to buy a home, a car, pay their bills, afford food, have a secure retirement, and God forbid, even achieve their dreams if they work hard. They need a prime minister who will restore that hope, and I will be that prime minister. We will rekindle the hope that people's paychecks and savings can again buy a decent life. We will make government affordable so that life is affordable. We'll cap spending and cut waste to reverse inflationary deficits and taxes. That includes axing new taxes on your paycheck, gas, heat, and other essentials.
Well, I don't know if you heard it, but he said restore hope, rekindle hope. You know, I see the Toronto Star is saying he's full of rage. He's Trump. He's negative. He's full of hate. I don't know. The words renew hope, restore hope, rekindle hope. That's sort of positive language to me. I think that the Liberals are running a playbook. You know, they say generals always fight the last war. They're always refighting the last war. I think the Liberals and the liberal media, which are really part of the same team, yeah, let's take a look at this. Here's the Toronto Star. Scroll up a little bit to the headline. Can Poilievre's new message of hope soothe the angry masses? Actually, look at that. That's actually a fairly accurate headline. Isn't that funny? I thought you were going to put up, like there was about 6 Toronto Star headlines last week about how he's full of bile and rage. And the Toronto Star's view is the only people allowed to be angry are the government. Yeah, look at that one there. look at this headline in the Star. Pierre Poilievre needs to cool down his angry mob before someone gets hurt or worse. Yeah, that's where the violence is coming from, not the government that deployed riot police to literally stomp on peaceful protesters, that seized hundreds of bank accounts because you dared to criticize the king. Yeah, the trouble is the opposition leader for opposing to oppositionally. They want to tone police Canadians. That's the same Toronto Star. Can you find their front page? Remember that front page on vaccines? I'll just never let them forget it. If I live to be 120, I'll still be talking about this. You could literally Google, because people search for it so often. It's one of the suggested searches. If you go to Toronto, yeah, there it is. Yeah, show that. This is the front page of the Toronto Star not too long ago. Unvaccinated people, should we even let them? They don't deserve to be in the ICU. Should we tolerate them? Is it okay to hate unvaccinated? Like half their front page, above the fold, as they say, was dehumanizing. Literally, you put the word Jew in there instead of unvaccinated. That could have been Der Stürmer, a Nazi publication. Unbelievable, pure hatred. Not scientific, not rational, not argued, just pure emotional hatred in Canada's largest newspaper by circulation, Canada's most bailed out newspaper, dollar for dollar. And these are the folks telling Poilievre, you're not allowed to object with any anger. The only anger that's allowed in this country is Trudeau to be angry at you. So yeah, Poilievre did have some positive talk. Now, I don't want to stick around too much longer. We got to let others come on. But I want to show you who I thought was the star of the night. I had heard Pierre Poilievre a lot, and like I say, he didn't say anything new. He just said it to people for the first time as the leader, many of whom had not been tuning in before. But let me show you what I thought was the highlight of the night, which was Poilievre's wife. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Anaida Poilievre, Anaida. She's from Venezuela. Her family's from Venezuela. She speaks English and French and Spanish, and she was deployed. She is going to be a campaign asset. She's going to be the outreach officer of the campaign to immigrant communities. She speaks French. She speaks Spanish. Play a clip of Anaida Poilievre.
My father, he went from wearing business suits and managing a bank to jumping on the back of a pickup truck to collect fruits and vegetables because that's what he had to do to feed his family. Taught us hard work and that there is no greater dignity than to provide for your own family.
Well, she went on at some length. It was wonderful to see. You know, Sophie Trudeau was the toast of the town for about a day until the Globe and Mail interviewed her, and she said such appalling things, such weird things. She was really into crystals. She talked about how we should dig that article up. It was in the Globe and Mail, an interview they did. They never let her do an interview after that. She talked about Trudeau's pure blood, and it was just really weird and creepy. And they never let her talk to the media again. Not that she really would. The two of them estranged, Sophie often without her wedding ring. And I'm not saying that to make fun. I mean, listen, marriages are tough at the best of times in a stressful position with a serial groper like him. It's going to be tough in the fishbowl of Ottawa.
That's a clip from our daily Rebel News live stream where we talk about the news of the day and things that interest us in an unscripted way. We have a rotating cast of your favorite Rebel News characters as hosts, including sometimes a surprise appearance by the Rebel Commander, Ezra Levant. To learn more, just go to rebelnews.com/livestreams.